Happy Friday, everyone. I came to check on my watermelon because they're totally out of control in terms of the vines. And because the Alibaba watermelon grows so big and takes 100 days, I only want to have one watermelon on each vine, on each plant, and I have 3 plants. So I'm going to show you what they look like. Already I had a couple that I had to cut back because the fruit fell off. So you want to have one really strong piece of fruit. People are in the garden talking, so excuse that. So you want to make sure you have one good tomato on each vine, on each plant, so that by the 3-month mark, you have fruit that you can harvest. And like I said, my biggest one was 31 pounds. And this is the Alibaba watermelon from Iraq. It's a very light green skin because it's really repelling the heat in Iraq. And we've been having pretty intense heat lately. So they're doing well. But like I said, a few of them fell off. So I'll show you the ones that I have so far. So here's one. And it looks like it may have been nicked a little bit, so I have some mesh bags that I'm going to cover these with. I have another one over there, and that one is the next largest size. Here's another one, and again, what I do is when it looks like the fruit is good, I cut the vine so it doesn't keep growing, so that all the energy hopefully will go into this one fruit. I start out with these small bags here. You can see I already put the fruit in them, and probably in about a week or so I'll need to move to this size bag. I don't know if you can see how big it is. It's pretty big. The whole watermelon, when it is actually ready to harvest, will fit in this bag. So my goal is to get enough bags so that all of the fruit, and right now it looks like I have 5, but I really should have 3. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on them. If any of them start to rot, I'll cut them back. But yeah, that's what's happening with the watermelon. So I've been successful 2 years, so I'm hoping this year will as well. And you can probably see everything's kind of flopped around because I was cutting all of the suckers off to put all the energy again into the fruit. I hope I wasn't shaking the phone too much while I was talking about the watermelon, but it's a really cool watermelon to grow. One thing that I would recommend if you're growing watermelon, you know how they tell you when the tendrils are dry, pick it, and when you can bang on it and the bottom is yellow, that doesn't always mean it's ready. So the first year I grew this one, I pulled the first watermelon of the 2 and it wasn't ready. So when the second one had the dry tendrils, I waited actually 2 weeks to pull it, and let me tell you, it was perfect. So it's not always the dry tendrils. You kind of have to wait and see, because once you pick it, that's it. You can't, it's not gonna ripen or get redder or sweeter after you pick it. It's just done. So just a little tip for you guys growing watermelons. Of course, I'm growing one of the largest watermelons, but I just like to challenge myself and see what happens. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you enjoy your gardens. Take it easy.